Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast. Today we're going to be talking about The Elementalist, Book 1. The Elementalist book and Choices is a really great book. It has adventure, mystery, and magic, and also romance. And this is a one of the very well-known and popular book in Choices, and one of the great books, quite frankly. Really well written, and the book one in this series stands out because it is magic, adventure, and mystery, but it also has a touch of horror, so to speak. Book one starts. Our main character is a normal person, and they go to the normal university in this world, but something doesn't fit. The main character can't find themselves to fit in this world, so to speak. And here it starts. We talk with our counselor, and then we go back home, and then we're touching the mirror, and then we see our image, but it was kind of blackish and different with a different hair color. And then we get sucked into the world, and then we saw we were drowning, and then Griffin, the guy, saves us, and later we find out that he's the one of the love interests. And then the story starts from there. Zofire, Shreya, we meet with these people who were very nice at first, and throughout the book they were nice. But we meet Beckett, and Beckett was actually a jerk to us, and we come to know that we have come to the land of magic and the magic university where people learn magic, and everyone is attuned to something, like sun attuned, moon attuned. And we didn't have anything because we were thinking we came to the wrong place because we didn't do any magical stuff in our childhood, and we wouldn't fit in there. But surprisingly, we see someone booked our name there, so we got into the university also. And we meet Shreya, who is our roommate there, also dorm mate. And then we go to the classes, the lunch place, and Shreya, Griffin, they were love interest from very first, and Zafar is the like best friend. And then we meet Beckett also, who is angry at us at first, but we also see in a class we caused trouble because of Beckett, because he was angry and jealous of our main character. And then we get called to the dean's office, and we also get saved. So Beckett saves us also, and we can choose to save Beckett also. And but we get a punishment of working in the library, sort of rearranging the books. And we see a professor who helps us in that dean's office also, I believe. But in the library, Beckett and our main character come closer slowly, and that's when we knew that Beckett is another love interest. Later, we also find Aster, who is a wood nymph, and he was also a love interest of in that book, and a really nice love interest, and also the first non-human ally in Choices, I believe. And then the story progresses from there. We were attacked multiple times on the campus by dark shadows. At first, we thought it was Beckett or someone's messing up, someone's, sort of trying to pull a prank because we're the newbie. But later, we dig up and research that this is not just any monster, but this has something to do with blood magic. Then you go through the library stuff, and we find out about blood magic, about a man called Rife. And this is the part where I felt like this was just like a horror book, though it's not complete horror book, but this was quite spooky, you know, uh, or scary, and like a horror, element was in this blood magic thing and Rife. We also see a photo of Rife in one of the diamond scenes, if you in the early chapters, if you have played the diamond scenes. And then the story progresses. We slowly find out that there's a twin brother, so who was stuck in the mirror dimension, and we finally and that's the person we used to see whenever we used to look at the mirror. And we save him. We have some fight, but we bond over each other. We had a birthday celebration there, and at first we were doubting our friends that some of them may have caused it, but we sort of sort out everything, and then we get ready for the final fight. So there was a professor who helped us a lot, and he was our mother's friend, and we get to know about our mother, the blood magic, then the final showdown, and that was really awesome. That professor was there, and she tried to protect us, but she got harmed badly, and you need to spend diamonds throughout the book here and there, and in the final fight. And there are pretty important options because Atlas, your twin brother or twin sister, they will be there with you, and if you have to, and you will have to protect. So there are several magical skills you need to unlock, and what I like about it, these are dimensions after the first one. So in all these dimensions you need to unlock your magical powers, but if you fail to unlock them, then I mean you can spend diamonds, but you will need to choose rightly. You will need to remember the spell. So I felt that was super awesome because you just spend diamond and you get the spell. It was not like no, 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 you also need to pay close attention, and it was like sort of I'm learning magic. And Choices also said they did a lot of thinking in into including this spells and powers and who is going to be what attuned. So earlier you also take a test where you find so I was sun attuned and water, I guess. So sun is everyone, but there is no, no, not water, I think it was earth or air, one of those. So and Atlas will be moon attuned, and both these powers combined, Rife will try to steal it from you, but you'll have to protect it. And finally you will defeat Rife, and you'll have the option to kill Rife or not, but I personally chose to kill Rife by myself, and we'll get a stone and sort of a glimpse of the next book. So all in all, this was a great journey, the whole Elementalist book. And if you haven't read the Elementalist book yet, I should have said it at first, but you have made it this far without reading this book, and you're feeling quite interesting about this, then this book is interesting. Go ahead, give it a shot. Try the Elementalist book. It's one of the great books in Choices, it's specifically in this genre. And I think the book one of the Elementalist is the best book. I mean, even better than book two and anything, because it had everything: love, drama, the campus style, romance, and then mystery, adventure, horror, spooky stuff with the blood magic, proper fight, magic learning, just like in if you like Harry Potter kind of movie, then you definitely would love to fall in love with this book. So it had everything, and how well written the chapters were. I still feel amazed about it because it ended at chapter 16, but it was still really well done, not rushed, not in a single place. And that was about the Elementalist book one. I mean, there's a lot of things to focus, but I sort of just outlined the basics. So if you are looking for a review of this book, you haven't played it, then that's what's gonna happen. But there's more to it. This is just like a trailer I gave you. So if you haven't played it, then do give it a try. And if you have, then this is the outline of the book. And I personally loved it when I played it. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this book, and if you are going to change your mind in terms of reading it if you haven't read it yet. And if you have, then let's talk about the book and what was your favorite moments. I can ask you some questions. For instance, what was your powers? I mean, you were sun attuned, but what else did you have? I know some of your answers have talked about it before in Telegram or other comment sections, but all of you, let me know now. I would like to know from all of you. And also, a lot of options like, did you choose to kill Rife yourself, or you needed someone's help, or who did you choose as your love interest? I personally chose Shreya was good, but I personally chose Aster because I felt like she was like really sweet and non-human, like a wood nymph. So there's a wood nymph history there. I really liked that. And did you perform well in the thief game? That was a really good, awesome thing. Yeah, I just remembered the thief. I don't know what sort of sport that is. They sort of made it look similar like American football, but the thief game was actually really awesome. I mean, I loved playing the thief game. I mean, this was super interesting, using your magic and sort of the thief game, and what you need to choose, how to defend yourself, and how to put the other opponent in danger. I love the thief game. I wish they had like an entire 2 or 3 chapters dedicated to the thief game, because I love playing that thief game. And yeah, let's just talk about happy memories of this book. So let's talk in the comment section. See you in the next video. Till then, peace out.